Hi guys, good evening and welcome to this YT Live, a GK marathon for TS and AP Lawcet examination. Now audio video clear gunte please give me a very quick yes in the chat window and we are good to go. Right. So ee roju manam last and previous years lo ayinaటువంటి కొన్ని important GK questions ఒక marathon class తీసుకోబోతున్నాం and we will be discussing some 60 questions or so in the examination. Good evening everyone, welcome to this marathon. So GK static GK కి సంబంధించిన క్వశ్చన్స్ మనం డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. I hope are you ready for it? Are you all ready for the marathon? Please give me a very quick yes in the chat window. Good evening Ashita, welcome to the session. I hope you are ready for it. Good evening everyone. Right, so this is going to be a GK marathon for AP and TS Lawcet examination. So this marathon is taken by me. My name is Thrinath Reddy and this is a brief introduction about me for those who are joining my class for the first time. I hope yes. Okay. So let us look into the first question which is appearing on your screen. So first question on the screen with undi ikkada chudandi. Who authored the national pledge? So pledge ante pratigna. So pratigna rachinchindi evaru? So spelling mistake. So you might have taken pledge in your smaller classes, right? When you're there in the school, India is my country, all Indians are my brothers and sisters. Who has authored this particular thing? Evaru? Very easy question. Where options use me answer guess cheyachu. No. So there are different answers for this, right? So the answer is Paidi Marri Venkata Subbarao or PV Subbarao is the author of National Pledge. So Pratignan Rachinchindi PV Subbarao. Right. So you might have heard about Vande Mataram. So Vande Mataram ni Rachinchindi Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. So Vande Mataram is authored by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee and then Rabindranath Tagore has authored Jana Gana Mana. So Vande Mataram anedi, right? So Vande Mataram is national song, Jatiya Geetam, and Jana Gana Mana is national anthem. So this is really important, right? So Gurujada Apparao is also very famous Telugu poet. So Gurujada Apparao gurinchi meer mee chinna classes lo chadivantu Telugulo ఏ poem unnaya lekapothe konni lessons itani peru meeda unnai, right? So he has wrote a very good play that is known as Kanya Shulakam. So ఇది child marriages మీద ఒక drama అని మనం చెప్పవచ్చు, right? So this is all about this particular question. Right, very good guys, very good, excellent. Most of you have got it. Next question is appearing on your screen. Here I'll go. So ikkada the national anthem Janagana Mana was originally written in Janagana Mana original ఏ భాషలో రాయబడింది? Very quick answers guys. Excellent, very good, well done. So the answer is it is written in Bengali. This pen is not working. Do it with this, right? So it is written in Bengali. So Janagana Mana Rachinchindi already we talked about it is Rabindranath Tagore. So Rabindranath Tagore received Nobel Prize in the year 1913 for his work Geetanjali. So 1913 he is the first Indian to receive Nobel Prize, right? So he is the first Indian to receive Nobel Prize and he is also the first Asian to receive Nobel Prize. Asia lo kuda modati Nobel Prize grahita is Rabindranath Tagore, right? Next question. Yes, first Asian. Vande Mataram was written by ప్రతి ఒక్కరు ఆన్సర్ చేయాలి. Everybody has to answer this correct ఎందుకంటే ఆల్రెడీ డిస్కస్ చేసినాం ఇప్పుడు. Vande Mataram was authored by whom? Very good, excellent guys, excellent. Well done. So already మనం డిస్కస్ చేసినాం కదా. So the answer is Bankim Chandra చటర్జీ. సో బంకిం చంద్ర చటర్జీ అనే వ్యక్తి వందే మాతరంని రచించడం జరిగింది. సో Rabindranath Tagore, as you know, he has authored Janagana Mana, right? And Sarojini Naidu, Sarojini Naidu is known as Nightingale of India, and she is also the first women governor of a state. She is the first women governor of Uttar Pradesh. And Sharat Chandra Chatterjee, he is also a famous Bengali, novelist. So Bengal atanu not chesaru. Very good. Next. Who has been recently appointed as the chairperson of Competition Commission of India? So ఇది actually GK question కాదు, but it is a current affair of 15th of May. So it is mostly important for TS Lawcet aspirant. AP Lawcet లో maximum అడగకపోవచ్చు, ఎందుకంటే 15th రోజే ఈ ఆర్డర్ బయటకు వచ్చింది కాబట్టి AP Lawcet లో maximum అడగకపోవచ్చు, బట్ TS Lawcet లో అడిగే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఎవరు? What is the answer? Very good, very good. So the answer is Ravneet Kaur. So Ravneet Kaur, she was recently appointed as the chairman of Competition Commission of India. మనం already discuss చేసినాం. Competition Commission అనేది it was created by Competition Act of 2002, right? So Competition Commission, Competition Act of 2002 ద్వారా మనం ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేయడం జరిగింది. The predecessor to Competition Act అంటే కాంపిటీషన్ యాక్ట్ రాకముందు ఉన్నటువంటి చట్టం పేరు MRTP చట్టం. సో MRTP అంటే మొనోపలీస్ రెస్ట్రిక్టివ్ ట్రేడ్ ప్రాక్టీసెస్ యాక్ట్. సో కాంపిటీషన్ యాక్ట్ కన్నా ముందు దేర్ వాజ్ MRTP యాక్ట్. సో ఈ MRTP యాక్ట్ ని మనం క్యాన్సిల్ చేసి వీ హావ్ ఎనాక్టెడ్ కాంపిటీషన్ యాక్ట్ ఇన్ ద ఇయర్ 2002 అండ్ రవ్నీత్ కౌర్ వాజ్ అపాయింటెడ్ ఆన్ 15th of May, రైట్? సో వేరే ఆప్షన్స్ కూడా ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. వేరే ఆప్షన్స్ ఒకసారి చూసుకుంటే ఒకసారి ఇరేజ్ చేద్దాం. ఓకే, ఉదయ్ ఉమేష్ లలిత్, యుయు లలిత్, హీ వాజ్ అ ఫార్మర్ చీఫ్ జస్టిస్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా. మన భారతదేశానికి అతను ఒక మాజీ చీఫ్ జస్టిస్. అండ్ ఆర్ వెంకటరమణి, హూ ఇస్ ఆర్ వెంకటరమణి? ఆర్ వెంకటరమణి ఎవరు? సంబడి ఈస్ కాలింగ్ మీ. ఆర్ వెంకటరమణి ఎవరు? మనం ఆల్రెడీ డిస్కస్ చేసినాం, రైట్? No, he is not CJ. Very good, Moka. Excellent. Very good, Somna. So, R. Venkatramani is the Attorney General of India. Right. So, Attorney General of India ante government yokka lawyer అని అర్థం. The lawyer of government of India. Attorney General, it is a constitutional office under Article 76 of the Indian Constitution. Right. So, Attorney General అనేది ఇది ఒక రాజ్యాంగబద్ధ సంస్థ under Article 76 of the Indian Constitution. Right. And then Tushar Mehta. So Tushar Mehta is the current Solicitor General of India. Tushar Mehta is the current Solicitor General of India. So మనం Attorney General discuss చేసినప్పుడు, so we discussed Attorney General in our plus classes. So Attorney General గురించి discuss చేసినప్పుడు మనం Solicitor General గురించి కూడా మాట్లాడతాం. So Solicitor General అనే పదం ఎక్కడ కూడా కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్ లో యూజ్ చేయలేదు. But Solicitor General and Additional Solicitor General are the people who will assist the Attorney General in his duties. So Solicitor General and ASG ఇవి రెండు మెన్షన్ చేయలేదు, బట్ అటార్నీ జనరల్ కి హెల్ప్ చేయడానికి we have this particular Solicitor General, right? Next, I'll be here. Indian National Army was founded in the year dash. ఏ సంవత్సరంలో భారతీయ ఆర్మీ స్టార్ట్ కావడం జరిగింది? Very quick answers, please. Very good, Guru, Jalaya. It is like very fast actually. Most of you have got it right. Right. So Indian National Army was formed in the year 1942. Indian National Army formed. What is the name of it? Right. So Azad Hind Fauj. So Indian National Army was formed in the year 1952 on 1st September. Later in the year during World War II. So ప్రపంచ యుద్ధం జరిగేటప్పుడు, రెండో ప్రపంచ యుద్ధం జరిగేటప్పుడు it was created and it was handed over to Subhash Chandra Bose in the year 1943. So 1943 Subhash Chandra Bose became the commander in chief of Indian Army. Right. So Indian National Army ke Subhash Chandra Bose has become the first commander in chief in the year 1943. Right. Next. Very good guys, excellent. Most of you have got it right. 1942 is the right answer. How many Bharat Ratna awardees have won Nobel prizes till date? ఇప్పటి వరకు భారత్ రత్నతో పాటు నోబెల్ ప్రైజ్ కూడా తీసుకున్న వాళ్ళు ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? హూ ఆర్ దే? వెరీ క్విక్ ఆన్సర్స్ ప్లీజ్. వెల్ డన్. సో ద ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ 4. రైట్. సో ఇప్పటి వరకు నలుగురు వ్యక్తులకి భారత రత్న, సో భారత రత్నతో పాటు they have received this particular thing all. సో వాళ్ళు ఎవరెవరో ఒకసారి మనం ఇక్కడ చూద్దాం. రైట్. సో ఫస్ట్లీ we have Sir C.V. Raman. రైట్. సో C.V. Raman కి మనకు నోబెల్ ప్రైజ్ వచ్చిందన్న విషయం మనం ఆల్రెడీ డిస్కస్ చేసినాం, రైట్, ఫర్ హిస్ రామన్ ఎఫెక్ట్. అండ్ దెన్ నెంబర్ 2 we have Mother Teresa. And number 3 we have Nelson Mandela. And number 4 is Amartya Sen. So Amartya Sen, as you know, he is from economics, right? So these two are peace and peace anamata. So you know, this is for physics. సో ఈ నలుగురు వ్యక్తులకి, రైట్, సో ఈ నలుగురు వ్యక్తులకి దే హ్యావ్ రిసీవ్డ్ భారత్ రత్న అండ్ ఆల్సో దిస్ వన్, రామన్, మదర్ టెరిసా, నెల్సన్ మండేలా, అమర్త్య సేన్. వెరీ గుడ్ విజయ్, ఎక్సలెంట్. రైట్. సో మీకు ఒక క్వశ్చన్ రావచ్చు, రైట్, సో నెల్సన్ మండేలాకి ఎట్లా భారత్ రత్న వచ్చింది? సో భారత్ రత్న ఈజ్ అ హైయెస్ట్ సివిలియన్ అవార్డ్ ఇన్ ఇండియా. సో అది ఇండియన్స్ కి ఇవ్వచ్చు, ఫారినర్స్ కి కూడా ఇవ్వచ్చు, రైట్. సో యూ కెన్ గివ్ ఇట్ టు ఇండియన్స్ ఆర్ ఫారినర్స్, బట్ ఇండియాలో దిస్ ఇస్ ద హైయెస్ట్ సివిలియన్ అవార్డ్. సో ఇండియాలో దిస్ ఇస్ ద హైయెస్ట్ అవార్డ్ దట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు గివ్. Very good guys, excellent. Most of you have got it right. Upanishads are the type of books on. Upanishadulu అనేవి దేనికి సంబంధించినవి? Very quick answers. Well done guys. Upanishads అనేవి they are a book on Hindu philosophy. హిందూ తత్వ శాస్త్రం యొక్క పుస్తకాలు, they are Upanishads, right? So there are more than 100 Upanishads, but the most important are like there are 14, like 10 to 14 books, 14 Upanishads are really important, right? So yesterday we discussed about Mundaka Upanishad, right? So in this Mundaka Upanishad, Satyameva Jayate is taken from here. So Satyameva Jayate we have taken it from Mundaka Upanishad, right? So it is really important. Very good guys, excellent. Next. Who is known as Andhra Kesari? ఆంధ్ర కేసరి అంటే ఎవరు? ఆంధ్ర కేసరి అంటే ఎవరు? వెరీ క్విక్ ఆన్సర్స్. వెరీ గుడ్ గైస్, మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ యూ హావ్ గాట్ ఇట్ రైట్. ఎక్సలెంట్. రైట్. వెల్ డన్. సో ద ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ టంగుటూరి ప్రకాశం పంతులు. సో టంగుటూరి ప్రకాశం పంతులు మనం ఆంధ్ర కేసరి అని అంటాం, రైట్. సో మనం యూనియన్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ టెరిటరీ అంటే ఆర్టికల్స్ 1 to 4 డిస్కస్ చేసేటప్పుడు వి టాక్డ్ అబౌట్ 1 person ఆన్ ద బోర్డ్. ఎవరి గురించి మాట్లాడడం? యూనియన్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ టెరిటరీ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేసినప్పుడు ఒక వ్యక్తి గురించి మాట్లాడడం, మన బోర్డు మీద ఉన్న 1 person. హూ ఇస్ దట్ పర్సన్? వి టాక్డ్ అబౌట్ హూమ్ వెన్ వి వర్ డిస్కసింగ్ యూనియన్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ టెరిటరీ. సో వి డిస్కస్డ్ అబౌట్ పొట్టి శ్రీరాములు. సో పొట్టి శ్రీరాములకి ఇంకొక పేరు ఏంటంటే అమరజీవి. సో పొట్టి పొట్టి శ్రీరాములకు ఇచ్చినటువంటి బిరుదు అమరజీవి. సో యు మైట్ హ్యావ్ we talked about it in our classes, right? So he had fasted until death, right? చనిపోయే వరకు అతను ఆమరణ నిరాహార దీక్ష చేయడం జరిగింది for the creation of the state of Andhra Pradesh, right? So after his death on 1st November 1956, on 1st November 1956, Andhra state was created, right? So this is the first state which is created on a linguistic basis. సో లాంగ్వేజ్ ఆధారంగా చేసుకొని క్రియేట్ చేయబడిన మొదటి రాష్ట్రం ఏదంటే అది ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, రైట్? నెక్స్ట్, హూ ఆథర్డ్ ద నావెల్ మల్లపల్లి? సో మల్లపల్లి అనే నవల యొక్క రచయిత ఎవరు? వెరీ క్విక్ ఆన్సర్స్ ప్లీజ్. Oh, it is 78. I can see 78 students are there. Share it with your friends and make it like 100 live learners in today's class. Let us make it 100. Very good, guys. Very good. So the answer is Unnava Lakshmi Narayana. So Unnava Lakshmi Narayana అనే వ్యక్తి, he has authored this particular book, novel, that is known as Mallapalli. So వేరే వాళ్ళు రచించినటువంటి పుస్తకాలు కూడా ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాయి. ఇవి కూడా ఒకసారి చూసుకోండి, రైట్? So all of these people are very famous Telugu authors. ఈ జీకే టీఎస్ లో కూడా వస్తా. See, జీకే అనేది చాలా కామన్. ఇట్ ఈస్ కామన్ ఫర్ బోత్ తెలంగాణ అండ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. ఇది ఓన్లీ ఏపీలో వస్తుందని ఏం లేదు. సో మీ క్లాస్ స్టార్టింగ్ లోనే ఐ టోల్డ్ ఇట్, రైట్? ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫర్ బోత్ తెలంగాణ అండ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. హూ డ్రాఫ్టెడ్ ద రెజల్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ fundamental rights for the Karachi session of Indian National Congress in the year 1931. So 1931లో కరాచీ సెషన్, కాంగ్రెస్ యొక్క కరాచీ సెషన్ లో రెజల్యూషన్ ఆన్ ఫండమెంటల్ రైట్స్ ఎవరు డ్రాఫ్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది? Who has drafted it? Very quick answers please. No. Yeah, very good. Swecha, Rahul, Guru, Sunanda. Well done, guys. I can't even see the answers. They are very fast. Excellent. So the answer is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So Nehru has, he drafted the resolution for the Karachi session. Next, who is the current Union Minister for Law and Justice? Law and Justice యొక్క present కేంద్ర మంత్రి ఎవరు? Who is the present Union Minister for Law and Justice? Very quick answers, please. Very quick. 80. Make it as 100. Share it with 20 other people and make it as 100 in today's class. I think this is going to be the highest number of live learners in the streams that I've taken till date. Oh. Very good, guys. So the answer is Kiran Rijiju. So Kiran Rijiju is the present Union Minister for Law and Justice. Next. So here are other options also. Rajnath Singh is the current Union Defence Minister, Rajnath Singh Rakshana Mantri, and Amit Shah is Union Minister for Home Affairs, and he is also the Union Corporation Minister. Union Minister for Cooperation. So that is also his ministry, right? And then Nitin Jairam Gadkari, he is the Union Minister for MORTH, as I have already told you. So MORTH is Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, right? Next, the vertical movement of air is termed as. Air యొక్క vertical movement ఏమంటారు? What do you call it? Very good, excellent. Very good, guys, very good. So it is known as air current, right? So air current and air ఎప్పుడైతే ఒక vertical movement లో move అవుతుంది. So air can move in vertical direction and also in horizontal direction. So this is vertical and this is horizontal, right? So Yeah. So this is known as air current, right? So air turbulence is disturbance in the air when air is going very chaotically. So a direction lekunda eppudaithe air vellipotundo, then that is known as air turbulence. So wind, you know what is wind, right? And then air mobility is the movement of air, right? So I have explained all of these options in the next slide also, so you can go through it, right? Just give me a second, there is some internet, I can't chat. Okay, in the meanwhile, let us see what is the question. One second, guys, just give me a minute, I'm coming. Yeah, I hope crop rotation helps in what? పంటల మార్పిడి దేనికోసం దేనికోసం మనకు హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది? What is your answer? Very good, excellent. Not really. Right, so here two options could be correct, right? So look at this. So one is eliminating parasites which have certain selective hosts. So you know what is a parasite, right? So parasite is something that eats on the plants and animals. So parasite completely sucks up the nutrients that are there. And second one is yielding of more crops. So ఎప్పుడైతే మనం పంట యొక్క మార్పిడి చేస్తామో due to the addition of nutrients, right? So due to the addition of nutrients, the soil will become more fertile. So భూమి మరింత సారవంతంగా అవుతుంది. So because of which, you know, there can be more yield in the crop also. So in my personal opinion, you know, both B and C would be the right answer, right? So you can answer as both B and C. Next question is, the major component of LPG is, so LPG lo unnatuvanti major component enti? So you might have heard about LPG, right? Liquefied petroleum gas. So mana cylinder edaithe untodo, so in your house whatever is a cylinder that is there, so it has LPG gas. What is the answer? No guys, no, very bad actually. Good, very good. Some of you have answered it right. So the answer is butane, right? So butane is the gas which is there in LPG. So methane అనేది, it is like almost the opposite of butane అని చెప్పారు. So methane actually produces smoke and all. So methane వల్ల ఈ పొగ, and methane is very harmful here. So butane అనేది, it can be stored and it will not produce any smoke, right? So ఈ బ్యూటేన్ ఎందుకంటే మన గ్యాస్ లోపల, సిలిండర్ లోపల ఉన్నటువంటి గ్యాస్, దట్ ఈస్ బ్యూటేన్. సో ఇట్ కెన్ బి ఈజీలీ స్టోర్ బికాస్ ఇట్ డస్ నాట్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ ఎనీ స్మోక్, పొగ రాదు దాంట్లో నుంచి. బట్ మీథేన్ వాడినప్పుడు దేర్ ఇస్ పొగ వస్తుంది. సో బ్యూటేన్ ఈస్ ద ఆన్సర్, రైట్? నెక్స్ట్. గుడ్, వెరీ గుడ్. An area legally reserved for wildlife and its natural surroundings is called? An area reserved for wildlife in its natural surroundings. అది ఎక్కడైతే ఉందో అక్కడే మనం ఒక ఏరియాని రిజర్వ్ చేసినప్పుడు వాట్ యూ కాల్ ఇట్? సో ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ సాంక్చురీ, రైట్? సో ఉన్నటువంటి ఏరియాలని మనం చేసినప్పుడు దట్ ఈస్ నోన్ యాజ్ సాంక్చురీ. వెరస్ బయోస్పియర్ రిజర్వ్, సో బయోస్పియర్ రిజర్వ్, biodiversity, you might have heard about this particular term. Biodiversity అంటే జీవ వైవిధ్యము. సో వేర్ దేర్ ఆర్ variety of species, సో వెరైటీ ఆఫ్ స్పీషీస్ ఒకటే ప్లేస్ లో ఉన్నటువంటి ప్లేస్ ని we will mark it as biosphere reserve, right? So biosphere reserve అంటే there are various species that are there. And then we have social forest. So we discussed about this Miyawaki social forest, right? So social forest ante maname oka forest తయారు చేయడం, right? In especially in urban areas. So ఏవేవైతే ఖాళీ places ఉన్నాయో, so that we use it as social forest. And then what is a national park, right? So national park ante the government will define a specific area and that area మనం డెవలప్ చేస్తాం. Whereas in a sanctuary, సో శాంక్చురీలో మనం ఏరియాని డెవలప్ చేయము, రైట్? ఒక స్పెసిఫిక్ ఏరియా అవసరం లేదు, ఆల్రెడీ యానిమల్స్ అక్కడ ఉంటున్నాయి, రైట్? సో దెన్ వి మేక్ ఇట్ యాజ్ అ శాంక్చురీ. ఒకవేళ ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ క్రియేటింగ్ అన్ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ పార్క్ మనం తయారు చేస్తే దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నోన్ యాజ్ నేషనల్ పార్క్. సో ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్ వీ హ్యావ్ KBR పార్క్, కాసు బ్రహ్మానంద రెడ్డి నేషనల్ పార్క్, రైట్? సో మీరు ఆ పార్క్ చూస్తే యూ కెనాట్ సే దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అ న్యాచురల్ హ్యాబిటాట్ ఫర్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ దట్ ఆర్ దేర్, రైట్? సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఆన్సర్. నెక్స్ట్, what is the lightest gas? So lightest gas ఏది? Very quick answers please. Well done guys, well done, excellent. So the answer is B, hydrogen, right? So hydrogen is the lightest gas because it is the element with only one electron and one proton. So hydrogen lo ఒకటే electron and ఒకటే proton ఉండడం వల్ల it is the lightest gas. The only landlocked country in the Southeast Asia, పశ్చిమ దక్షిణాసియాలో ఉన్నటువంటి ఏకైక ల్యాండ్ లాక్డ్ కంట్రీ. సో ఇండియా ఇస్ దేర్ ఇన్ సౌత్ ఏషియా, రైట్? సో ఇట్ సైడ్ ఉన్నటువంటి కంట్రీస్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో, ద బ్రూనీ, దరుసలేం, కాంబోడియా అండ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ థింగ్స్, థాయిలాండ్, దే వుడ్ ఫాల్ అండర్ సౌత్ ఈస్ట్ ఏషియా. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఆన్సర్? ల్యాండ్ లాక్డ్ కంట్రీ. Very good. So the answer is Laos, right? So Laos is the only country that is there. It is a landlocked country. అంటే 4 వైపులు ల్యాండ్ ఉంది. So the capital of Laos is Vientiane, and then the currency is Laokip, and the prime minister is Sonexay Sifandane. So this fellow is the prime minister. Next. Interesting question, I would say. We have discussed it already in our plus classes, right? So when was PITS India Act passed? PITS India చట్టాన్ని ఏ సంవత్సరంలో మనము పాస్ చేయడం జరిగింది? PITS India చట్టం ఎప్పుడు పాస్ కావడం జరిగింది? So there are 87, make it as 100 in today's class. PITS India చట్టం ఎప్పుడు పాస్ అయింది? Very good. Somna, Deepika, Sudhi, Rahul, Guru, well done. Everybody who got it right, excellent guys. So the answer is 1784, right? So 1784 లో మనం పిట్స్ ఇండియా యాక్ట్ ని తీసుకురావడం జరిగింది. So firstly, what was the first act which was brought up by the British government to regulate the affairs of East India Company in India? బ్రిటిష్ ప్రభుత్వము ఇండియాలో ఉన్నటువంటి ఈస్ట్ ఇండియా కంపెనీని రెగ్యులేట్ చేయడానికి తీసుకొచ్చిన ఫస్ట్ చట్టం ఇది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ వన్? What is the first one? Very quick answers. Very good guys, very good. So the first act was Regulating Act of 1773. So first British government తీసుకొచ్చినటువంటి చట్టం Regulating Act of 1773. తర్వాత ఒక అమెండింగ్ యాక్ట్ తీసుకురావడం జరిగింది. And then we have brought PITS India Act. So దీన్ని ఎందుకు PITS India Act అంటున్నామంటే, so when this PITS India Act was passed, the British Prime Minister was Pitt. So this fellow William Pitt was the British Prime Minister. So what is the feature of previous questions are from that? What is that? previous questions are not from Lucent, previous questions are from the previous year question papers of AP Lawcet. Right. So in the year 1784 this was passed. We have Regulating Act also and Pitt's India Act. So originally, right, so originally when the Regulating Act was created, right, so when the Regulating Act was created, there was Court of Directors. So Court of Directors undevalu, they used to report to the British government. So ఈ Pitt's India Act ద్వారా we have established court of directors ఎట్లుందో అట్లనే ఉంది. దాంతో పాటు we have added a thing that is known as board of control. So board of control is like, administrative and political body which reports to the British government, and court of directors is looking into the affairs of East India Company. Right. Next. Who was the first Union Minister for Law and Justice? భారతదేశ మొదటి లా అండ్ జస్టిస్ మినిస్టర్ ఎవరు? Very quick answer. It is 89, guys. 89 is there. Make it as 100. 89 plus 11 is 100. Well done. Excellent. Excellent. Right. So the answer is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Right. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ane vyakti, he was the first Union Minister for Law and Justice. Right. So we also have Vallabhbhai Patel. So Vallabhbhai Patel is the first Home Minister of India. Vallabhbhai Patel is the Union Home Minister. And then we have Rajagopalachari. Right. So Rajagopalachari was the first Governor General of Independent India. So Independent India యొక్క మొదటి గవర్నర్ జనరల్ ఇస్ రాజగోపాల్చారి, and he is also the last Governor General of Independent India. Right. So ఇండియాలో పుట్టినటువంటి గవర్నర్ జనరల్ ఇతను ఒకడే. Right. And then we have very interesting person, that is Justice Koka Subbarao. Right. So we discussed about a very important, judgment that is known as Golaknath case. Golaknath versus State of Punjab, 1967. So Justice Koka Subbarao was in the bench which was dealing Golaknath case. Golaknath versus State of Punjab lo there is Justice Koka Subbarao, and Justice Koka Subbarao is the 9th Chief Justice of India. Justice Koka Subbarao భారతదేశ 9వ ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తి. Right. Yeah, first Telugu CJ, even that is also an important fact. So మొదటి తెలుగు భారత ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తి. So he is the first Telugu CJ. This is also an important point, I would say. Let me move this side so that you will be able to write it. Right. See guys, if you want to take down something, take down the notes, because no notes will be shared at the end. Right, notes will be available only to Plus subscribers. So evaraithe levo, you just take down the notes from here itself. Next, when light wave is reflected from a mirror, there is a change in its what? So light wave అనేది mirror నుంచి రిఫ్లెక్ట్ అయినప్పుడు దేంట్లో చేంజ్ జరుగుతుంది? Live attend avanandar, no recording will be there. It is an only live session. Lawcet lo negative marks undavu. There are no negative markings. Right. So there is a change in the amplitude. Right. So there is a change in the amplitude when a light wave is reflected from the mirror. Right. Next. No, it's not wavelength. It is amplitude, right? So wavelength is the length of the wave, whereas amplitude is actually the difference that is there, between the negative and positive wave. So దీని మధ్యలో ఉన్న ఒక వేవ్ ఈ విధంగా ఉంటే హియర్ దిస్ ఈస్ అ పాజిటివ్ అండ్ దిస్ ఈస్ అ నెగటివ్ థింగ్, అండ్ దీని మధ్యలో ఈ రెండింటి మధ్యలో ఉన్నటువంటి డిఫరెన్స్ ని వి కాల్ ఇట్ యాజ్ this is the amplitude. So when a light is coming out from the mirror, right, so when the waves are like this, so then there is a change in the amplitude. So wave length అనేది there is no difference in the length. So length లో తేడా ఏం లేదు. So only the difference between this particular thing is important. Next, hypertension is a term used for. Hypertension అనేది దేనికి సంబంధించినటువంటి term? Very quick answers, please. Well done, guys. Well done. Excellent. So hypertension is an increase in the blood pressure or BP. So blood pressure అనేది పెరిగినప్పుడు then you call it as hypertension, right? So what do you call the decrease in blood pressure? So blood pressure అనేది తగ్గినప్పుడు you call it as hypotension. So blood pressure తగ్గినప్పుడు you call it as hypotension, right? So yeah, increase in heart rate is given tachycardia, and then decrease is known as bradycardia, right? So for questions similar to this, hyper ante over or excess అని అర్థం, hyper ante ఎక్కువ, hypo ante తక్కువ అని అర్థం. So that is what you have to remember, right? Next. President of the International Court of Justice, అంతర్జాతీయ న్యాయస్థానం యొక్క ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఎవరు? Very quick answers, please. Well done. Excellent, excellent. Side ఎందుకు? Their question is very much visible, right? What is the problem? Well done, guys. So the answer is John E. Donge. So this person is the president of International Court of Justice, and others are members, right? So Dalveer Bhandari, Kirill Gevorgian, and Peter Tomka, these people are the members of International. I'll sit here, right? These are the people from International Court of Justice. A law made by judiciary is known as. Judiciary, కోర్టులు తయారు చేసినటువంటి లాని ఏమంటారు? అసలు కోర్టు లా తయారు చేయొచ్చా? What is the very good. No. No. Right. So a law made by judiciary is known as case law. Right. So మనం ఆల్రెడీ మన ప్లస్ క్లాస్ లో కొన్ని ఇంపార్టెంట్ కేస్ లాస్ అని మాట్లాడుతున్నాం. కేస్ లాస్ అంటే ఏంటి? సో దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ మేడ్ బై ద లెజిస్లేచర్. సో జనరలీ లా తయారు చేయాల్సింది ఎవరు? Law has to be made by the legislature, right? But when judiciary makes something, right, when judiciary creates something, then that is known as case law, right? For example, in Keshwananda Bharati versus State of Kerala, in Keshwananda Bharati versus State of Kerala, Supreme Court has enunciated, or it has created a new doctrine that is known as basic structure. Right. So, ఈ basic structure అనేది ఎక్కడైనా కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్ లో మెన్షన్ చేయబడిందా? Is basic structure mentioned anywhere in the constitution? Right. So, basic structure is nowhere mentioned in the constitution. So, basic structure ఎక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేయదు. But Parliament cannot make a law which takes away basic structure. Right. So, basic structure ని violate చేస్తూ Parliament ఒక్క law కూడా తయారు చేయరాదు. So that is created by judiciary. ఎవరు తయారు చేయడం ఎవరు చెప్పిన ఏ లాలో రాసలేదు. It is created by judiciary in Keshwananda Bharati versus State of Kerala, 24th April 1973. Judgment date is also important. Right. So that is known as case law. Right. So here I have explained other things also, what is ordinary law, what is rule of law, and what is administrative law. Just go through it in the notes, right? What is the capital of the state of Jharkhand? Jharkhand yokka capital edi. What is the capital of Jharkhand? 86, 87. Very good, excellent. So the answer is Ranchi, right? So Jharkhand's capital is Ranchi. So here there are other, capitals which are there. So Raipur is the capital of Chhattisgarh, and then Patna is the capital of Bihar, and Lucknow is the capital of Uttar Pradesh. It's a very easy and simple question, I would say. Right, చాలా సింపుల్ క్వశ్చన్. రాష్ట్రాలు మరియు రాజధానుల నుంచి క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతున్నాడు. 92, రైట్. సో షేర్ ఇట్ విత్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అండ్ లెట్ ఇట్ రీచ్ లైక్ 100 people in the live. Who among the following was not a vice president before becoming the president of India? భారత రాష్ట్రపతి కాక ముందు ఉపరాష్ట్రపతి కానటువంటి వ్యక్తి ఎవరు? సో జనరలీ ఈ లిస్ట్ లో ఉన్న దాంట్లో ఒక నలుగురు ప్రెసిడెంట్సే, కాకపోతే ఒక అతను వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ కాకుండానే ప్రెసిడెంట్ అయ్యాడు. హూ ఇస్ దట్ పర్సన్? Very good guys, very good, excellent. So the answer is Ramnath Kovind. Right, so Ramnath Kovind became the president of India. He was earlier not the vice president. If you look at this particular thing, S. Radhakrishnan. So S. Radhakrishnan is the first vice president of India. S. Radhakrishnan is the first vice president of India. Who is the present vice president of India? భారతదేశంలో ప్రస్తుత ఉపరాష్ట్రపతి ఎవరు? Very quick answers. భారతదేశంలో ప్రస్తుత ఉపరాష్ట్రపతి ఎవరు? Very good, Praveen, very good guys, well done. So the answer is Jagdeep Dhankar, right? So Jagdeep Dhankar is the present vice president of India, right? Next question. Somnath temple is in which of the following states? Somnath Gudi ఏ రాష్ట్రములో ఉంది? Very quick answers. Somnath temple. Well done guys, well done. So the answer is D, Gujarat, right? So Somnath temple అనేది, so Somnath temple was reconstructed multiple times. Somnath temple was reconstructed multiple times. So chala sarlu ee temple ni reconstruct cheyadam jarigindi because of the destruction by Muslim invaders. So Muslim invaders temple ni కూల్చడం వల్ల దాన్ని మనం మళ్ళీ కట్టాల్సి జరిగింది, right? So that is what is important. So the first attacker is Muhammad Ghazni, right? So Muhammad Ghazni was the ruler who attacked on the Somnath temple. So even this is also important. Next, Bengal was partitioned by British in which year? So Bengal ni ఏ సంవత్సరంలో బ్రిటిషర్లు విభజించడం జరిగింది? Your time starts now. Lawcet exam in both languages or only in English? In both languages, Naveen. Attacked it for more than several times it was attacked. Well done guys, excellent. So Bengal was partitioned in the year 1905. So 1905వ సంవత్సరంలో బెంగాల్ ని విభజించడం జరిగింది. So it was divided into two parts, like the part where Muslims are staying and the other part where Hindus are staying. So itlanti vibhajana, so it was done in the year 1905, right? Next, Interpol is a dash. Interpol ante enti? What is the meaning of Interpol? Very good. Sorry, I cannot see the chat. Very good. So Interpol is a police organization. Interpol ante international police ani ardham. Interpol is international police. So where is Interpol headquartered? It already మనం డిస్కస్ చేసినాం. Interpol headquarters ఎక్కడుంది? Interpol headquarters ఎక్కడుంది? Very quick answers. Where is the headquarters of International Police Organization? No Vijay, it is not Delhi. Very good Rahul, excellent. Very good Somna, excellent. So that it is in Lyon, France. Lyon, France lo Interpol యొక్క headquarters ఉంది, ప్రధాన కార్యాలయం, right? So this is really important. So it is headquartered. It was founded on 7th September 1923 in Vienna as the International Police Commission. So ICPC 1923 లో ఫామ్ అయింది. Now it is known as Interpol. Right, next. Just give me a second. This is stuck in the chair. I have to remove it from here. Okay, next. Find the odd one out. Odd one ni బయటికి తీయండి. Okay. Find the odd one out. ఏది మీకు తేడాగా అనిపించేదండి? What is your answer? Very good guys, very good. So the answer is Islamabad, right? So Islamabad అనేది దీంట్లో చాలా డిఫరెంట్ ఉంది, ఎందుకంటే ఇండియా ఒక కంట్రీ, బంగ్లాదేశ్ కూడా కంట్రీనే, శ్రీలంక కూడా కంట్రీనే, వెరస్ ఇస్లామాబాద్ ఈజ్ ద క్యాపిటల్. ఇస్లామాబాద్ అనేది it is the capital of Pakistan. పాకిస్తాన్ యొక్క రాజధాని. అన్ని రాష్ట్ర దేశాలు ఉన్నాయి and all our countries, whereas Islamabad is the capital, right? Next, who was the founder of Brahmo Samaj? బ్రహ్మో సమాజ్ యొక్క వ్యవస్థాపకుడు ఎవరు? $84 are there, right? Make it as 100. I want to see that number with my eyes. అరే 2 లాంగ్వేజెస్ లో కండక్ట్ చేస్తారని ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పినా కదా. ఎగ్జామ్ లో క్వశ్చన్స్ 2 లాంగ్వేజెస్ లో ఉంటాయి. హూ వాజ్ ద ఫౌండర్ ఆఫ్ బ్రహ్మ సమాజ్ అంటే బ్రహ్మ సమాజ్ వ్యవస్థాపకుడు ఎవరు అని ఎగ్జామ్ లో క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతాడు. వెరీ గుడ్, ఎక్సలెంట్. సో ద ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ రాజారాం మోహన్ రాయ్. Right, so we discussed about this particular thing. So who is this Swami Dayananda Saraswati? So he is the founder of Arya Samaj. Right, and M.G. Ranade is one of the founding members of Indian National Congress. Indian National Congress form cheyadam unnatuvanti members lo itanu okadu. And Swami Vivekananda, so you might know he is the founder of the Ramakrishna Mission. Right, the Ramakrishna Mission or Ramakrishna Mutt. So that is what is Swami Vivekananda. Right, next. Good, excellent. Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb eppudu chanipovam jarigindi. So when did this fellow die? When Aurangzeb was dead? Very quick. Excellent, guys, excellent. So Aurangzeb died in the year 1707. Right, so 1707 lo atanu chanipovam jarigindi. So after the death of Aurangzeb, right, so almost the Mughal Empire started disintegrated, and it went into the hands of British, like not after this. Child Marriage Restraint Act was passed in the year. బాల్య వివాహాల రిస్ట్రెయింట్ అంటే ఆపే చట్టాన్ని ఎప్పుడు తీసుకురావడం జరిగింది? I'll move here. Have a chair and sit it. Well done, guys, excellent. Very bad, very good. So the answer is 1929. So 1929 లో చైల్డ్ మ్యారేజ్ రిస్ట్రెయింట్ యాక్ట్ ని తీసుకురావడం జరిగింది. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ పాపులర్లీ నోన్ యాజ్ శారదా యాక్ట్. సో ఈ యాక్ట్ ని శారదా యాక్ట్ అని కూడా అంటారు. రైట్, సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఈస్ దేర్. సో ఈ ప్రొహిబిషన్ ఆఫ్ చైల్డ్ మ్యారేజ్ యాక్ట్ 2006 ప్రకారం what is the current marriageable age of men and women? It is 18 and 21. So 21 for women and 18 for women and 21 for men. Right. So recently, right, camera come down. Right. So recently the government of India has tried to bring in an amendment. Right. So in the year 2021. So 2021 లో గవర్నమెంట్ ఒక అమెండ్మెంట్ తీసుకురావడానికి ప్రయత్నించడం జరిగింది. Right. So because of which, like through this particular amendment, we tried to actually reduce, increase the legal age from 18 to 21. Right. Just a second. This guy has video call. It's not 25, 21 and 21 for both. Beaufort scale is used to measure. So Beaufort scale అనేది దేనికోసం యూజ్ చేస్తాం? Very quick answers, please. For women, currently it is 18 and 21. So ప్రస్తుతానికి అయితే 18 for girls and 21 for boys. As simple as that. Exam లో మళ్ళీ తప్పు రాయద్దు. Right. So the answer is wind velocity. So Beaufort scale అనేది wind velocity measure చేయడానికి యూజ్ చేస్తాం. So for atmospheric pressure, It is measured by an instrument that is known as barometer, right? And humidity is measured by hygrometer, and hydraulic pressure is measured by hydraulic pressure gauge. So ఏ డివైస్ దేనికోసం యూజ్ చేస్తాము, రైట్? డివైజెస్ యొక్క ఇన్వెంటర్స్ ఎవరు, రైట్? సో ఇట్లాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా ఎగ్జామ్ లో ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్. పొంగల్ ఫెస్టివల్ is celebrated mainly in which state? ఏ రాష్ట్రంలో పొంగల్ ఫెస్టివల్ ని జరుపుకుంటాం? వెరీ క్విక్ అండ్ వెరీ కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్స్ ఇన్ ద చాట్. Let's see how many of you will get this correct. Most of you are confused between two options, I know. Yeah, so you are confused between C and D, but the answer is C. So Tamil Nadu lo manam Pongal jarupukuntam, right? So in Andhra Pradesh it is known as Sankranti. Andhra lo emantam, we call it as Sankranti. In Kerala we have a festival that is Onam. I think Onam is a festival that we celebrate in Kerala, and in Karnataka also it is Sankranti only. Right. Onam in Kerala. But I don't think Onam is a harvest festival. Like Onam is like, is it something like that? Tamil Nadu culture carries, and in Chittoor also they call Pongal. Okay, yeah, it might be called in Chittoor, but Andhra Pradesh is not just Chittoor, right? So Andhra Pradesh ante Chittoor okate kaadu, so vere places kuda unnai kabatti, so that couldn't be the answer. Next, Zend-Avesta is a sacred book of. Zend-Avesta అనేది ఏ రిలీజియన్ యొక్క పవిత్ర గ్రంథము. సో సేక్రెడ్ బుక్ అంటే పవిత్ర గ్రంథం అని అర్థం. వెరీ గుడ్ గైస్, వెరీ గుడ్, ఎక్సలెంట్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ జోరోఆస్ట్రియన్స్. సో జోరోఆస్ట్రియన్స్ యొక్క పవిత్ర గ్రంథం వచ్చేసి Zend-Avesta, రైట్? సో ఫర్ బోహ్రాస్ ద సేక్రెడ్ బుక్ ఇస్ Quran, right? For Sikhs, it is Guru Granth Sahib. Right. And for Jews, it is a kind of Bible, right? Bible का नाम क्या है? So for Jews, they use a book which is known as the Torah or the Hebrew Bible. So these are certain sacred books. So sacred books nunchi kuda Telugu. C option in Telugu terminology. Zoroastrian Telugulo Zoroastrian ani antam kada. I'm not sure, but as far as I understand, Zoroastrian. ఇప్పుడు హిందూ అని ఇంగ్లీష్ లో రాసినప్పుడు దాని తెలుగు టర్మినాలజీ ఆబ్వియస్లీ హిందూ అవుతుంది, రైట్? సో సిక్స్ అంటే సిక్కులు అంటాం. సో జోరోఆస్ట్రియన్స్ అంటే జోరోఆస్ట్రియన్లు అంటాం, అంతే, యాజ్ సింపుల్ as that. హూ ఇన్వెంటెడ్ ప్రింటింగ్ ప్రెస్? ప్రింటింగ్ ప్రెస్ ని ఇన్వెంట్ చేసింది ఎవరు? Very quick answers. 86, I'll have to take a screenshot because 90 I have already missed it. The peak, okay, 91, I got it as 91. I'll take a screenshot over here. $92. Okay. Next question. What is the name of the largest moon of Saturn? Saturn యొక్క largest moon ఏముంది ఒకసారి ఆన్సర్ చేయండి. I'll have to take a screenshot. Ganapathi, yes. Okay, answer it. $94. Make it as 100. I want to see that number. Printing press. Yeah, printing press is Gutenberg. Saturn, what is the largest moon on Saturn? Saturn lo ఉన్నటువంటి పెద్ద మూన్ ఏది? Well done. So the answer is Titan. Right. So Titan is the largest moon on Saturn. Next question. Which French scientist Louis Pasteur is famous for? So Louis Pasteur and a French scientist deniki famous? I'll say stay over here. Answer it. Very good guys, very good, excellent. So he's known for the principle of vaccination. So vaccination atan kanukonaru, so that is what is there. And here are other things also. Discovery of atom is by John Dalton, and other inventors are also given over here. Go through it once. Who is the first Indian to go to space? అంతరిక్షంలోకి వెళ్ళినటువంటి మొదటి ఇండియన్ ఎవరు? Very good. Very bad actually. Good guys. So the answer is Rakesh Sharma. So Rakesh Sharma ane vyakti, he is the first Indian to go to space. So then we have Vikram Ambalal Sarabhai. Right. So who is the founder of ISRO, and he is also the father of Indian space program. Right. So he is the father of Indian space program. This is also important for your exam. Right. Next. Who was the first Indian to climb the Mount Everest without oxygen? Oxygen lekunda Mount Everest kellinatuvanti manishi evaru? Answer it down over here. Very good guys, very good, excellent. Well done, excellent. Right, so most of you have got it right. That is 2.G. Next, who built the Jama Masjid of Old Delhi? So Old Delhi, Pata Delhi lo unnatuvanti Jama Masjid ni kattindi evaru? So in my class 10, I went to Delhi, and Delhi, Agra and Mathura. So there I have seen, I think I have seen Jama Masjid. But of course, I have seen some of the important things which are built by Akbar, Shah Jahan. Well done, excellent. So, Jama Masjid was built by Shah Jahan, right? So, Akbar would import. Akbar has built a fort that is known as Fatehpur Sikri, right? So Fatehpur Sikri is a place near, this one. So it is like completely red in color, right? So Fatehpur Sikri at Fort of Agra, they were built by Akbar. Next question is here. Who was the first Indian woman to win the Miss World title? Miss World title గెలుచుకున్నటువంటి మొదటి ఇండియన్ విమెన్ ఎవరు? What is the answer? Oh my gosh. Very good, guys. Excellent. Right. The answer is Rita Faria. If you look at other options, so Aishwarya Rai in the year 1994, she has won Miss World, right? And whereas Rita Faria, she got it in the year 1966 itself, right? And then Sushmita Sen got Miss Universe in the year 1994, and then Dia Mirza has got Miss Asia Pacific International in the year 2000. So another important thing over here, it is also important, Manushi Chillar was the last Indian who was crowned in the year 2017. So last Indian to win Miss World is Manushi Chillar. Just remember this particular thing. Next, who was the first Indian to win the Booker Prize? Booker Prize evaru గెలుచుకోవడం జరిగింది? Very good. Well done, guys. Right. So Booker Prize అనేది ప్రతి సంవత్సరం మనం బెస్ట్ నావెల్ అయి ఉండాలి. And this best novel has to be published, either in England or in Ireland. So ఈ రెండు దేశాల్లో ఖచ్చితంగా పబ్లిష్ చేయబడి ఉండాలి. So then we give them the Booker Prize. Just a second. Yeah, thank you, Vijaya. I'll 91. I missed it. I think I missed it, but yeah. Okay. So what is the answer? So the answer is Arundhati Roy. Right. Arundhati Roy. So she has got it for the book that is known as For the Good of Small Thing. And pustakani for the novel, she received this particular thing. Next. Which crop is sown on the largest area in India? ఇండియాలో లార్జెస్ట్ ఏరియాలో పండించేటటువంటి పంట ఏది? So we will actually continue till 6 o'clock because sir wants to take a class at 6 o'clock. There's other teacher for other exam, so he wants to take a class, so I'll have to leave at 6. Very good, guys. So the answer is rice. So rice is the answer, and rice production is significant contributor, and so India is one of the top producer of world, and India's rice accounts to 20% of global rice production. అంటే ప్రపంచం మొత్తంలో 100 grams of rice తయారైతే దాంట్లో 20 grams are made in India only. 20% of global rice production. Eritrea, which became the 182nd member of the United Nations in the year 1993, is on the continent of Prachi. Would this session be enough for GK? No. How can I continue till 7? This is not my studio, right? That I can do, but for a free class I have to schedule it like minimum 3 hours before. Free class and 3 hours mundu I have to schedule it. Because see, this studio is not mine. I have, I asked them that I want to take a session, so they have to take it. AP lost on 20th only. What should I do? Right? You have to take the exam. There's no other way. Well done, guys. So it is in the African continent. So Africa ఖండములో ఈ ఎరిట్రియా అనే దేశము ఉంది. నెక్స్ట్, law of heredity. Which of the following personalities gave the laws of heredity? Lawcet's book is enough. I don't know what is Lawcet. Zaid, it was good actually. It was like a very easy paper, I would say. Let me be very honest, right? So those who have attended my course on legal aptitude, right? So now legal aptitude course attended all, they could have passed like the morning paper which I wrote. Right, so today morning I was having the constitutional law paper, and those who have attended my classes, even you will be able to pass the semester exam. I mean, you will be able to pass. I'm not saying you will get a gold medal, but you will be able to pass. Nothing has come from what I have not discussed in the class. Some of them were there, but you can leave them in options. Everything was there, so you should be able to pass the examination. So I have helped you not just for your Lawcet, but also for your semester. Very good, guys. So the answer is G.J. Mendel. So G.J. Mendel is known for this particular thing, and Robert Hooke has given Hooke's law, and Charles Darwin, you know, in your smaller classes you have studied, he gave the theory of evolution, natural selection, and William Harvey, discovery of the function of heart and circulation of blood. Current affairs lo kuda ee question manam discuss chesnam. We discussed this question in current affairs also. Gramapani sanctuary is located at. Gramapani sanctuary ekkada undi? Well done, excellent. Very good, guys. Good, very good. So the answer is it is in Diffu, that is Assam, right? And here are some important sanctuaries. So Junagadh, Gujarat lo Girnar sanctuary undi, and in Kohima, Nagaland there is Kohonoma Nature Conservation and Targopan sanctuary, and in Gangtok, Assam there is this particular national park, right? Just go through it for the examination point of view. Who is known as the Saint of Geturus? 95, very important. I am taking a screenshot. Okay, 95, got it. Yes, please make it 100 before I leave at 6 o'clock. Right. Okay. Saint of Geturus. Ever under? It is Mother Teresa. Right. So Mother Teresa is known as Saint of Geturus. You might have known about this particular thing, right? In the previous class we have discussed. So these are the notes which I have given for other options also. Please go through it as well. Right. Next. Grand Central Terminal, Park Avenue, New York is world's dash. Grand Central Terminal, Park Avenue, New York is a world's dash. Of course, Manias, questions will change. Questions won't be the same for the sessions, right? Questions ఖచ్చితంగా చేంజ్ అవుతారు. రెండు ఎగ్జామ్స్ లో సేమ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ రావంటే like in TS Lawcet or in AP Lawcet, there might be change in the session. Very good, guys, very good. So it is the largest railway station. It is the largest railway station, I would say. Okay. Yeah. So highest railway station is there over here, the Tangula, which is in Tibet, and then longest and a పొడుగులో ఉన్నటువంటి station is the Hubbali, which is in Karnataka. So this is the question that I am expecting in this year's exam. ఒకవేళ largest railway station question అడగాలనుకుంటే he can ask you this question in the exam, because ఇది already అడిగిండు కదా Grand Central Terminal గురించి, ఇది already exam లో అడిగిండు. So he might ask you the next question. So that is what I feel is important. In India, FFC stands for India FFC ante enti? In India, FFC stands for what? Not really. I will take all your questions at the end. Like last 5 minutes I'll keep for your questions. I will take, if it is related to something that I'm explaining, I will take it now itself. But if it is related to hall ticket or exam center and all, I will talk about them at the end. Very good, guys. So the answer is Film Finance Corporation. Right. Next question. To protect the lives and dignity of victims of armed conflict, I'll be over here so that you will be able to see the question properly. Right. Look at this. To protect the lives and dignity of victims of armed conflict and violence and to provide them with assistance is a mission statement of which of the following international organizations? So I discussed about this particular thing, right? So in our current affairs class also. Right. What is your answer? Very quick answers. Good, excellent. So the answer is International Committee of the Red Cross. So where is this headquartered? This is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland. Right. So International Committee of the Red Cross is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland. Next. In Indian cinema industry, Collywood denotes what? Collywood ante enti? Hall ticket download chesukovali. If you write also, I won't take the question now. Hall ticket, exam hall center, everything I'll take. Last 5 minutes I'll be here and I'll clarify your questions and then I'll leave the room. Very good, guys. Very good. Excellent. So it is known as Tamil cinema. So what is Karnataka cinema known as? Karnataka cinema is known as Sandalwood. Right. So what is Malayalam cinema known as? Malayalam cinema is known as Mollywood. Telugu cinema is known as Tollywood. Right. See, don't think that this is a question, right? This is a question which was asked in the previous Lawcet paper. Lawcet exam lo question adigindu. They asked this question in the Lawcet exam, right? So even this is also important. What was the assigned code name of India's first nuclear bomb tested on 18th May 1974? 18 మే 1974 రోజు ఇండియా మొదటిసారి టెస్ట్ చేసినటువంటి న్యూక్లియర్ బాంబ్ యొక్క కోడ్ ఏంటి? వాట్ ఈస్ ద నేమ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ న్యూక్లియర్ బాంబ్? Very good, guys. Very good. Sorry. Very good. Excellent. So the answer is Operation Smiling Buddha, or it is also known as Operation Happy Krishna. Right. So Operation Smiling Buddha or Operation, Happy Krishna is the first Indian nuclear bomb which was tested on 18th May 1974. This is really important, guys. Right. So this is what? So it was tested, this particular thing. The bomb was detonated on the army base Pokhran Test Range, PTR, in Rajasthan by the Indian Army under the supervision of various army generals who are there. Right. Next. which day is celebrated, right? So it is not celebrated, it has to be observed. See, because you understand what is the meaning of celebration, right? This is actually taken from the Lawcet previous year question paper, and they have given the question in this way. So I cannot do anything about it. As World Hemophilia Day, observed to raise awareness and educate people about hemophilia and other bleeding disorders. Right. So the answer is 17th of April. Right. So 17 April రోజు మనం World Hemophilia Day ని జరుపుకుంటాం. So hemophilia అంటే it is a type of blood disease where the clotting of blood is very slow. Right. So that is what is known as, it slows the blood clotting process. So blood clotting అనేది చాలా స్లోగా చేస్తుంది. That is what is hemophilia. Right. This is also an important question for the exam. Which country was the first to establish the office of ombudsman to look after citizens' interest in their dealings with government in the year 1809? మనం లోక్పాల్ చాప్టర్ డిస్కస్ చేసినప్పుడు ఈ క్వశ్చన్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకున్నాం. రైట్. When we discussed about Lokpal, I talked about this particular thing. Theme I don't remember exactly, just Google it. Theme won't come in GK. 2023 theme ఏందని GK లో అడగాడు. He will ask you in current affairs. But you have to go through it. Very good guys. So the answer is Sweden. Right. So Sweden is a Scandinavian country, right, wherein the concept of ombudsman was there from from 1800s itself. Right. So Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. So these are the countries which always they are in the top of World Happiness Index and various other indexes, and their style is really different and it's really good, I would say. Next. Which of the following is not matched correctly under the Indian Constitution? So then correct match yellow. So you'll be able to guess, identify this answer by doing some guesswork. Yeah. So that you'll be able to see the question properly. Answer it. What is your answer? Right. What is the answer? No, most of you have got it wrong actually. Right. So the answer is Article 145, salary of judges. Right. So 145 does not talk about salary of judges. Right. So 145 says that Supreme Court can make laws regarding the persons who are appointed to Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court lo unnatuvanti clerks or it might be other officers who are there, how they have to govern. So these laws are there under Article 145 and it is not about salaries, right? Whereas the financial privileges and allowances of the Supreme Court judges are given under Article 125 of the Indian Constitution, because 124 talks about the constitution and definition of Supreme Court and 125 talks about their salaries and financial privileges. Right, 125 is salaries of judges. Right, and other things are absolutely true. 143, right, power of president to consult with the Supreme Court, which is also known as advisory jurisdiction of Supreme Court. And then order of the Supreme Court is applied to all courts in India. Right, so that is there under Article 141, and 139 is a power of Supreme Court to issue certain writs, like including the writs in the form of habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, and quo warranto. Next. Which among the following committees of Lok Sabha is assisted by the Comptroller and Auditor General? This is already in legal course lo discuss chestam. We discussed it in legal classes. Which among the following committees of the Lok Sabha is assisted by Comptroller and Auditor General of India? Please make it fast. Just give me 1 second. I'll just see if the sir is there waiting. Answer it fast. ఇక్కడ ఒక సార్ వచ్చింది కదా అప్పుడు 6 o'clock క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటున్నాడు ఇక్కడ ఒక సార్ అప్పుడు వచ్చింది కదా స్టూడియో బయట 6 o'clock ఆ సార్ క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటాను నేను ఒక 5 minutes 6:05 బయటకు వస్తాను చెప్పి సార్ ఒక ఓకేనా Very good guys. So the answer is Public Accounts Committee. Let us complete 60 very quickly, right? Because other teacher is waiting outside to take a class. The universal adult suffrage is, enshrined in which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution, right? So universal adult suffrage. Universal adult suffrage is there in Article 326. What is universal adult suffrage? Universal adult suffrage ante anybody who has attained the age of majority, certain age. Currently in India it is 18, right? So evarikaithe 18 years kanna ekku unte, so they are given a universal adult suffrage. They have the right to vote irrespective of their religion, race, caste, sex, and all of these things, right? So that is also important. Which Amendment Act inserted provision regarding authoritative text of the Constitution in Hindi language? Which amendment has inserted provision regarding the authoritative text of the Constitution in Hindi language? So you know that our Constitution was drafted in English and we interpret it through English only generally, but authoritative text of, provision regarding authoritative text of Hindi language is given by which Amendment Act? It is given by 58th Constitutional Amendment Act, right? This is also important. Next, Nerella Venu Madhav is often regarded as. Nerella Venu Madhav అనే వ్యక్తి దేనికి సంబంధించిన వాడు? Very good guys, excellent. Just wait, I will take up your questions. I'll take up your questions. Let me just complete the class. I'll take up all your questions. Good, excellent guys. So he is known as the father of Indian mimicry, right? And then we have other option, father of Indian ornithology. So ornithology is a branch of zoology which studies about birds. So ornithology అనేది జువాలజీలో ఒక బ్రాంచ్, దాంట్లో మనం బర్డ్స్ గురించి చదువుతాము. So he is Alan Octavia Hume, and Nightingale of India is Sarojini Naidu, and father of IT revolution in India is Sam Pitroda, right? So this is the question that is there. One more question we will do because we have 1 more minute of time. Bhagat Singh was sentenced to death in which case? ఏ కేసులో భగత్ సింగ్ కి జైలు శిక్ష పడింది? Well done guys, well done, excellent. Yes, so it is a Lahore conspiracy case. So Lahore conspiracy case lo, this particular Bhagat Singh was sentenced to death. Right, so Lahore is in Punjab of British India, and now it is in Pakistan, right? This is what is important. So here are some more details about this particular thing, and also the notes, right? So 99 is really important. Just a second. 99, just make it as 100 guys, just make it as 100. It is 100 now. I can see only 99. I think I missed, but that's okay. Not a problem. Right. At least 99 I have captured. Okay. So, and the notes of this? Stylus. The notes of this particular thing, I will be sharing it on the Unacademy 104. I can't see. Just a second. 104, yeah. This is a very good number actually. Right, I'm actually sharing one important thing. 104. Okay. So excellent. So notes of this, see, these are the previous year question papers actually, right? So everything is taken from the previous year questions only, but the only additional thing is that we have added explanation for every single question, right? So please take the screenshot and send it to the 107 or whatever is the highest ones, right? And look at this particular thing. So all the plus learners, you will be able to get this particular thing here. So for all the plus and iconic learners, I'll be sharing the notes over here. So you will be able to access the notes from here, right? Now I'll take up your questions if you have anything, right? Reporting time in the hall ticket means, please explain. I'll explain you what is reporting time, right? So reporting time is something like this. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Wait, the option is missing. I'm like little. Okay. See, generally there are two times which are given, right? So reporting time ante exam lo ఏ time lo undalane, that is known as reporting time, right? So reporting time ante the time which you have to be in the exam, right? For generally for evening session it is given as 2:30. Exam time is like the exam time. The exam is 4 to 5:30 or something like that, right? This is exam time and that is the reporting time. How was the session? 8 hours marathon, I'll let you know, because we don't have this studio because the teachers here are taking those classes. So 8 hours is little difficult, I would say. Hall ticket etla chudali. So hall ticket meeru Lawcet official website open cheyandi. Lawcet official website open cheste you will be able to find the download hall ticket button. Right, from there you will be able to download the hall ticket. Right, that is how it is. And yeah, Gazette officer, try to get it. Gazette officer, yes, try to get it. Mostly they won't ask, but to be on the safer side you have to be there, right? I'll take up these questions also. At sharp 2:30 we should be there at the center. Yeah, try to see at 3 o'clock also it is okay, because see, last time when the exam was there, right, I was there at the center like for first time in 2020. I was there at the reporting time only. So in 2020 when I gave the exam for the first time, I was there over there because my father was there with me. Like, we have to be before the center, right? But when in 2022 when I gave the exam, right, so exam was starting like around I think 10:30 or something, 10 or 10:30. I was there like at 10 or something like that. It is not a problem. So you can take gazettes, you can take it from anywhere. You can take it from the principal or anybody who has a green pen. Of course you can prepare, but don't enter the center. I will talk about exam day instructions on the exam day before the exam, right? Your playlist is enough on YouTube. See, it will definitely help you, but I'm not saying that you'll get first rank by watching only the YouTube videos, right? Yeah, dress code is not there. There is no dress code, right? I'll be very honest with you, right? So when I wrote the CLAT examination, CLAT happened in October, but it was like little hot on that day. I was traveling, so I went on shorts, right? So I went on shorts, and that is like completely okay. They are least bothered because I know that on this day it is going to be really hot. So you can go on your t-shirts and shorts, it's not a problem. ఎగ్జామ్ కి డ్రెస్ కోడ్ ఏం లేదు, మీరు టీ షర్ట్ షార్ట్స్ కూడా వేసుకొని వెళ్ళొచ్చు, చాలా వేడిగా ఉంటుంది ఎగ్జామ్ రోజు. లోపల ఏసీ ఉంటుందో ఉండదో గ్యారంటీ లేదు. సో దట్ ఈస్ వై ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ. మై నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ ఐ విల్ డూ ఇట్. Yeah, Q&A I'll do it for in a separate class. I'll keep it for Q&As. Right, so Q&As I'll keep a separate class. Thumb impression should be done in the presence of invigilator. Thumb impression అనేది should be done in the presence of invigilator. Thumb impression should be done in the presence of invigilator. ఎగ్జామ్కి ఏం తీసుకెళ్ళాలి, ఎగ్జామ్ ముందు రోజు నేను ఒక వీడియో చేస్తాను, లైవ్ వస్తాను ఇక్కడికి, వి విల్ టాక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. ఓకే, I will discuss. Please hit the like button. Okay, it's 6 already. Just a second. Sir, there was one sir who wants to take a class at 6 o'clock. Okay, sir, 6 o'clock ki class తీసుకుంటాను. He wants to continue or can you ask him? I don't know his name, but he was there. Okay, sir. I am actually ending the stream, so you can take it. Okay, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow in my next class. I'll update my class timings on the community tab and everywhere, right? And you can watch my notes from here. All the plus subscribers will be able to get my notes. And I am sharing 1000 plus MCQs for your GK section, right? For GK I'm sharing more than 1000 questions. Initially I have shared some 614, right? So 614 questions I have shared over here, and in this I have shared some 250 questions, and today's questions I will share it here. All the 100 I will share it, right? And the next part also I'm going to share. I'm going to add the questions here on the community tab, right? So all the plus learners will be able to access this. PDF you can get it on the community tab, but currently it is available only to plus learners. Currently only the subscribers would be able to do it. Guys, questions I'll be taking, but sir is actually waiting. I'll have to give the studio to him. Right? Yeah, Lawcet helps you. You can go through it. It's not a problem. I can do a marathon on Lawcet's GK also, but now I'll have to see. You should take Aadhaar card. You should take. You should take Aadhaar card. Okay guys, I'll see you all in my next class. Okay, so plus users, don't share it outside. Okay, I'll see you all in my next class. Bye bye.